As the weeks turned into months, the village began to whisper. Not in a cruel way, just the concerned, cautious whispering of people who cared. Is she keeping the boy? Has she adopted him? Is he only staying until his people come? Nobody wanted to ask Mama Ifeoma directly. Her heart had carried enough pain already. But one afternoon, the village youth leader, the same man who once brought the tragic news, came to visit. He sat outside with her, watching Chigazi chase a butterfly around the compound. Mama, he began slowly. Do you know where the boy is from? She kept her eyes on the butterfly hovering near the hibiscus flowers. No, she said softly. I only know that he arrived hungry. The youth leader sighed. We can help you find his people. Maybe he has relatives, someone looking for him. Her heart squeezed painfully, fear, not grief. What if someone came and took him away? She opened her mouth, but her voice trembled too much to speak. Instead, tears filled her eyes. The youth leader immediately understood. Mama, he said gently, I am not here to take him. I only want to know your intentions. She wiped her tears and answered honestly. I lost one child. My heart cannot lose another. The youth leader nodded, placing a hand on her shoulder. Then we will do it properly, he said. We will protect this bond. Let us make him yours. For the first time in months, she felt her heart exhale. The following week, they traveled to the local council office to begin the process of placing Chigazi under her care. It was not an easy journey. The office was crowded with people arguing, sweating, waiting. Children cried in corners. Forms were scattered everywhere. At one point, Chigazi tugged her wrapper nervously. Mama, what if they say no? Her heart tightened. She knelt and held his hands firmly. My son, if they say no, we will come back tomorrow. And the day after. And the day after that. Until they say yes. His eyes softened. You won't leave me? She shook her head slowly. I have already lost too much. I will not lose you too. He leaned into her, hugging her tightly. By the end of the day, they left the council office tired, dusty, and hungry, but with the first signed paper approving temporary guardianship. It was not the final answer. Not yet. But it was hope. And hope is enough to feed a hurting heart. One stormy night, heavy rain pounded the zinc roof, shaking the whole house. Thunder rolled like angry drums. A sudden loud crash came from the backyard. The old kitchen shed had collapsed. Mama. Chigazi cried, clinging to her wrapper, shaking violently. He was terrified, more terrified than any child should be. She quickly lit the lamp and pulled him close. The storm raged outside, leaking through the window cracks. Mama, don't let the house fall, he whispered, voice trembling. She held his face in her palms. My son, I am here. Nothing will happen to you. But the boy was shaking too much. She realized this fear was deeper than the rain. It was the fear of abandonment. The fear of losing the little he had left. She sat on the floor, pulling him onto her lap, rocking him the way she once rocked Onedima during storms. With each rumble of thunder, he buried his face deeper into her chest. Hush, she whispered, brushing his hair gently. I am with you. I am not going anywhere. Slowly, his trembling eased. And finally, he fell asleep in her arms, trusting her completely. She kissed his forehead. You are safe, my child. As long as I breathe, you are safe. The next morning, when the rain stopped, something pushed her heart toward the one place she had avoided for months. Onedima's grave. She wrapped 2 pieces of yam and a small calabash of palm wine. She took Chigazi's hand. Where are we going, Mama? The boy asked. To see someone, she whispered. The graveyard was quiet, too quiet. Birds hopped gently between the stones. The earth smelled damp. She knelt before the simple mound of red soil. Her hands shook as she placed the yam and palm wine on the ground. My son, she whispered, her voice breaking instantly. Chigazi stood behind her respectfully, his eyes lowered. For months, I could not come, she continued. My heart was too broken, too afraid to touch the pain. Tears streamed down her face. But today, I came to tell you something. She swallowed painfully. Your message did not end with your last breath. You said you would take care of me. And maybe you sent this child to do what you could not finish. She reached back and held Chigazi's hand. The boy squeezed it gently. Forgive me, she whispered to the grave. Forgive me for letting another child call me Mama. Forgive me for finding a reason to live again. The wind blew softly, swaying the tall grass. And in that moment, she felt it, not a voice, not a vision, but a deep, warm stillness inside her chest. Peace. She closed her eyes. Rest, my son. I will carry your light. And I will protect this child, both of you live inside me now. After that day, life changed in quiet, gentle ways. Chigazi no longer asked if he could stay. He no longer waited at the gate before entering, afraid of being unwanted. He ran into the house freely. He laughed loudly. He sang while sweeping. He even began calling her Mama. Without hesitation. Without fear. And each time he said it, her heart stitched itself a little more. Neighbors noticed the transformation. Mama Ifioma, you look younger, they said. Or, your eyes shine again. She would smile humbly. Inside, she knew the truth. She was becoming whole, slowly, imperfectly, beautifully. One evening, she lit the lamp at the door as usual. Chigazi watched her with a quiet smile. Mama, he said, why do we still light it? She turned to him. For the people we love, she replied softly. Those here, and those gone. He nodded, taking the lamp from her. Mama, can I light it tonight? Her eyes filled with warmth. Yes, my son. Light it. And he did. With steady hands. With a steady heart. The flame rose, soft and golden, burning for the boy she lost, and the boy she gained. A flame of memory. A flame of healing. A flame of love that refused to die.